Alright, I
Go.
want to double check that we are live.
Let's go, Brandon.
Yep, let's go, Brandon. Just want to double, triple check to make sure that we are live. I don't think we're live.
Hi.
Hi. We're supposed to be live, but it does not look like we are. So,
It popped
uh,
up. You were live.
we are live?
I got a notification.
Ah. Oh, there we go. Now it's popping up. Okay. Hello and welcome to This Date in History, also known as TDH. This show is all about the events that occurred to date in years past, both recognized by actual historians, but mainly things that we personally find intriguing enough for us to bring to you. The sources of this information comes from the smart device application Today in History. What happened today in history?
Historical calendar.
And onthisday.com.
Yep. For links to those sources, the music, and anything else we gather throughout the show, check the description. Anyway, I am Aozander.
I am Lunk.
I am Kaiwa Boshi.
And today is Sun's Day, also known as Sunday, March 20th, 2022. Mr. Lunk, let's have you start us off. Actually, no, let's have Muffin start us off. We haven't had him do.
God, I know you're going to do that. You got, in 235 AD, you got Maximinus Thrax is proclaimed Roman Emperor.
Oh man, that sounds like someone out of Guardians of the Galaxy.
I don't know.
Yeah. Now it's your turn, Mr. Lunk.
673 Emperor Tiraman of Japan assumes the Christian throne in the palace of Kiyomahara in Osaka.
In 1206, Michael IV Adorianos was appointed ecumenical patriarch of Constantinople.
Interesting. Oh, God.
Also,
then I guess 1600.
I'll take it.
Okay.
The Linköping bloodbath takes place on Monday, Thursday in Linköping, Sweden. 5 Swedish noblemen are publicly beheaded in the aftermath of a war against Sigmund, which is from 1598 to 1599.
Man.
Not long. That's the year.
I can take this next one.
Yeah.
Yes, you will.
Damn, that's the last time. But anyways, 1602, we got the Dutch East India Company is established.
14 years later, in 1616, Sir Walter Raleigh was freed from the Tower of London after 13 years of imprisonment. Ooh.
Yeah. Also, in 1760, the Great Boston Fire of 1760 destroys 349 buildings.
Dang. That's a lot. But back then, building materials were not concrete, they were wood. So.
Yeah.
No, they had brick, too.
Well, yeah, and, they did. But we also have rebar, fire retardant things, and sprinkler systems.
In 1815, we got, after escaping from Elba, Napoleon enters Paris with a regular army of 140,000 and volunteer force around 200,000 people, beginning his 100 days rule.
Yep.
Which is a lot of people, by the way.
It is. That's a total of 340,000.
Yeah.
A lot of people. Also, 1848, German revolutions of 1848 to 1849, King Ludwig of Bavaria abdicates.
Yeah. Jumping up to 1854, the Republican Party of the United States was organized in Ripon, Wisconsin, United States. There we go.
Beginning of one of the madhouse.
Yep.
Day standards.
The opposite side of the liberals. Same coin.
Same coin, but
same shit, different animal.
Yep. Anyways, in 1861, we got another earthquake destroys Mendoza. Argentina.
Mendoza!
That sounds like someone's name or some shit.
It is.
Some hero's name.
It's a Simpsons parody of Arnold Schwarzenegger and Mendoza. Like, was this bad guy in this movie that like you saw scenes from in like different episodes? And then
Yeah.
Mendoza murdered his partner, who was like 1 week away from retirement. So, yeah, that's why he's going Mendoza.
Damn it.
In 1883, the Paris Convention for the Protection of Industrial Property was signed. And what was that? Let me look that up real quick. Why is the internet being so slow today? Okay, well, I guess we're not going to find out because Google wants to be a stupid. Hold on. The Paris Convention for the Protection of Industrial Property, signed in Paris, France on March 20th, 1883, was one of the first intellectual property treaties. It established a union for the protection of industrial property. The convention is currently still in force. Wow. So it's still going on. I will add that to the underbar as soon as I can, but while that's happening, who wants 1888?
1888?
Yep.
The premiere of the very first Roman language operetta is staged in Moscow, Russia.
Cool.
Interesting. And we got 1890, we got Chancellor of the German Emperor Otto von Bismarck is dismissed by Emperor Wilhelm II.
6 years later, in 1896, with the approval of Emperor Guangxu, the Qing Dynasty Post Office was opened, marking the beginning of a postal service in China. Interesting. Really interesting.
Yes. Also, in 1915...
13.
1913, Sung Chao-ji, the founder of the Chinese Nationalist Party, is wounded in an assassination attempt and dies 2 days after.
Well, it took him long enough. So.
Sorry, I kind of lost track there.
That's all right. We're in 1915, and you got a good article here, man.
So in 1915, there we are. Albert Einstein published his general theory of relativity.
E equals mc squared?
I think so. I'm not too certain.
I believe so. 6 years later, in 1921, the Upper Silesia plebiscite was a plebiscite mandated by the Versailles Treaty to determine a section of the border between Weimar Germany and Poland.
Okay. Also, in 1922, the U.S. Langley is commissioned as the first United States Navy aircraft carrier.
That's 100 years ago. To this day, 100 years. Isn't that awesome?
Wow. It is pretty cool.
1 year later, in 1923, the Arts Club of Chicago hosted the opening of Pablo Picasso's first United States art showing, entitled Original Drawings by Pablo Picasso, becoming an early proponent of modern art in the United States. Cool.
Interesting. And we got 1926, we got Chiang Kai-shek initiates a purge of communist elements within the National Revolutionary Army of Guangzhou, or whatever the country name, or
Guangzhou.
Guangzhou. Yeah. So that's off, but yeah.
Yeah, I think that's Taiwan.
Hold on a second. Let me look that up real quick. Guangzhou. Guangzhou is in China. They are northwest of Shenzhen. They're northwest of Hong Kong, apparently, too.
Okay, never mind then. In 1933, Reichsfuhrer SS Heinrich Himmler orders the creation of the Dachau concentration camp as chief of police of Munich and appointed Theodor Echo as the camp commandant.
Yeah. Holocaust shit. Moving on up to 1942, during World War II, General Douglas MacArthur at Tarawa, South Australia, made his famous speech regarding the fall of the Philippines, in which he says, quote, "I came out of Bataan and I shall return," end quote. And return he did, with a vengeance. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, 1948, with a musician union band, lifted the first telecast of classical music in the United States under Eugene Ormandy and Arturo Toscani are given on CBS and NBC.
Cool. I didn't know the musicians had a union, but it makes sense that they do. You know.
Nowadays, everything has to be on a certain time, like alcohol and stuff. Then over time, it gets lifted.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
who the hell knows?
What happened in '51?
In 1951, you got Fuji Yoshida, a city located in Yamanashi Prefecture, Japan, and the center of Japanese mine island of Honshu is founded.
Interesting.
Uh-huh.
1 year later, in 1952, the United States Senate ratifies the security treaty between the United States and Japan. And as
Oh, that's
yeah,
yeah. Okay.
that's after World War II. So
Yeah.
Also, 1956, Tunisia gains independence from France.
yeah, Tunisia is in northern Africa. I know that from my World War II history. We fought in Tunisia,
Yeah.
if I'm right. It's somewhere in or around Algeria. So 72, somebody?
Hey. Oh, you want to take this?
Oh, no, you could take it.
Okay. In 1972, we got the troubles. The first provisional IRA car bombing in Belfast kills 7 people and injures 140 other people in Northern Ireland.
Like it always I don't understand why it boggles my mind, but like 7 people. I mean, yeah, that sucks. But compared to like 148 injuries, like what the hell? Like how small was the like kill zone versus the damage zone? You know, like.
I think it's people like too curious and walk up to the damage zone and get tripped over debris and shit and get their knee injured or some shit.
Probably.
I mean,
yeah.
you count that as an injury as an explosion.
That reminds me of that one video I sent you where the guy was on the leg press and his knee bent backwards.
No. Yeah, that was terrifying.
Moving on up to 1985, Libby Riddles became the first woman to win the 1,135-mile Etredod Trail Sled Dog Race. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Ooh.
And those things are a bitch too.
Also in 1985, Canadian Paralympic athlete and humanitarian Rick Hansen begins his circumnavigation of the globe in a wheelchair in the name of spinal cord injury medical research.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That is epic and awesome. It's a damn time.
Yeah.
And we got this lovely 1987 here, which I'm going to take here. The Food and Drug Administration, also known as the FDA, approves the anti-AIDS drug, or called AZT.
What is AZT? Let me look that up.
Anti-AIDS drug?
AZT is a type of anti-HIV drug called a nucleoside analog, or nuke. That's weird. The most common side effects of AZT can include headache, nausea, and loss of appetite. More rarely, it can cause anemia and low white blood cell counts. It is usually taken at a dose of 300 milligrams twice daily, with or without food. If you wish to know more about this drug, I We'll post this link here. I think
That
this is the same
sounds
type.
horrible.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, it's with every medication that you're on commercials. It's like, oh, you can take this to treat your pain, but also comes with
No,
this
no,
handful
that
of.
that is bad because pretty much AIDS destroys your immune system, which is your white blood cells, pretty much.
Yeah.
oh, you mean like
Your T cells. Yeah.
yeah. So the very same disease that the government put into black and gay neighborhoods in order to thin the numbers does the same exact thing as the Fauci ouchie. What a coincidence.
Yeah, COVID-19, for example.
Well, COVID-19 attacks your T cells.
No, but the vaccine does.
No, but the same idealism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on up into 1988, during the Etrian War for Independence, having defeated the NATO command, the Etrian People's Liberation Front entered the town of Alphabet. That's pretty cool, interesting name. Victoriously concluding the Battle of Alphabet. Huh. Go Eritrea. Eritrea. 1990?
Yeah. In 1990, Ferdinand Marcos' widow, Amelia Marcos, goes on trial for bribery, embezzlement, and racketeering.
Ooh, those are some serious charges.
Yeah.
Serious time, too.
Yeah. Anyways, we got 1993. The Troubles. A provisional RA bomb kills 2 children in Warrington, England. It leads to a mass protest in both Britain and also in Ireland.
Yeah.
I was about to say Interland for a second. I don't know why, but
Yeah, you got the muffin mouth.
but it's Ireland, not Interland. I don't know why I was about to say that, but
Is there even a country called Interland?
Michelin? Who knows?
Probably.
What people say.
Moving on up to 1995, the Japanese cult Aum Shinryaku carried out a sarin gas attack on the Tokyo subway, causing the deaths of 13 and wounding over 6,200 people. I was talking about a number difference before. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, we talked about this already. About their legally blind leader.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't like how it says Kaya on the very freaking end right there, too.
Well, yeah.
Oh, also, 1999, Legoland, California, the first Legoland outside of Europe, opens in Carlsbad, California.
I've been there. I've been there twice when I was a kid.
Is it Lego-y?
It is Lego-y.
Yeah, been there and I didn't like it as a kid, so ever since then I never got back.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I had a good time. I mean, it was no Disneyland, but now I'm not propping up Disneyland, but got to give them credit. It is a fun park, even though I hate the company. So.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to have fun with this one in 2000. We got Jamil Adahal Alman. God, this shit's bad. Anyways, a former Black Panther once known as H. Rap Brown is captured after murdering George Sheriff. Freaking
Deputy.
Deputy. Rick
Kinston.
That deputy really screwed me up for whatever reason. Anyways, Deputy Ricky Kitchen and critical wounding Deputy Aldrin English.
Dang.
That's weird.
Aldrin.
Whose last name is English?
Mine might be Scottish.
No.
So, jumping on up into 2003, during the Iraq War, the United States, the United Kingdom, Australia, and Poland began an invasion of Iraq. Poland? What the fuck were they doing in there?
Because Poland was already on the receiving end of invasion, so they might as well join in.
I mean, I guess so. But they were heading the wrong direction. They wanted to go into Germany, like not to Iraq, but whatever. I guess.
They're probably thinking, so this is how this feels.
Yeah. Poland. What the fuck?
Okay, also in 2006, over 150 Chadian soldiers were killed in the eastern Chad by members of the UFDC. The rebels movement sought to overthrow Chadian President Irodos Deby.
Ah.
Deby.
Anyways, oh my god, it keeps freaking popping me back up here.
You guys have got to get computers.
Anyways, in 2010, we got the Affordable Care Act takes effect in the United States in 2010.
That sounds like an Obama thing right there. I'm gonna have to look this up here.
It is.
Yeah, Obama served from when? 2008 to 2016, right?
16, yeah.
Come on, Internet. There we go. The Affordable Care Act, formerly known as the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act, and colloquially known as Obamacare, here we go, is a landmark U.S. federal statute enacted by the 111th United States Congress and signed into law by President Barack Obama. Not my president, Barack Obama. So
that shit's a total fail, anyways.
yeah, fucking Obamacare.
Yeah, shit was a total fail, man. To this day, it still is.
He was not born in Hawaii. He was born in Kenya. I still want to see his actual birth certificate, as well as Trump's actual tax returns. So.
What's the audit tax returns?
Yep.
Well, I thought that one.
Well, apparently Donald Trump spent less in taxes than the majority of this people in this country, which, I find that hard to believe. Anyway, moving on up to 2012, at least 52 people were killed and more than 250 injured in a wave of terror attacks across 10 cities in Iraq. That sounds like a 10 offensive.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Iraq.
Also, he did a lot of charity work, so that's pretty much scratch off for
yeah.
tax.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. My dad and I butt heads about all the time about, these rich elitists with all this money. It's like, oh, they pay plenty of their fair share in taxes. No, they don't. They dodge it all with all this, tax deductible things. They don't pay crap in taxes compared to the rest of us. Crap. Why do you think they're so rich?
Yeah.
Who wants to 2014?
2014. Suspected Taliban members attacked the Kabul Serena Hotel, killing at least 9 people.
Dang.
Anyways, 2015, we got Syrian civil war. The surge of Kobania is broken by the People's Protection Units, also known as UPG, and Free Syrian Army, also known as FSA, marking a turning point in the Rojava Islamist conflict.
Yeah. Also in 2015, last but not least, a solar eclipse, equinox, and supermoon all occurred on the same day. That is very interesting.
That's unique.
Yeah. Before we go into Burst and Destiny articles, reach out and grab you?
The last one.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
The solar eclipse.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to say Obamacare as well. Unfortunately, that was interesting. That's when we knew everything was going down a poop chute.
Down a shithole, yeah.
Yep. Oh, and Legoland,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Then there's other ones and everything. But anyway, moving on up into bursts. Why don't you start us off, somebody?
In 43, BC Ovid, comic poet.
Oh, yes.
Roman poet. Imagine being born right on at 0 between BC and 80.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
1253, we have Magadu, later renamed Wariru. He was a founder of the Ramania Kingdom, which was later renamed itself Hanthawadi, Kingdom of Pegu. Huh.
Oh.
Okay.
Anyways,
Also,
we got. Oh, you want to take this
go
one?
ahead.
Look?
You can do this.
Okay. In 1319, we got Luriance Hastings, first Earl Pembroke. What?
Earl.
I don't
Yep.
know.
Earl.
Earl.
Yeah.
Earl. I don't.
My name is Earl.
Oh God. People with their names, brother.
Yeah.
Also in 1960,
I think it's 1639.
Yeah,
1639, Ivan Masipov, Ukrainian diplomat who was a helmet of Ukraine.
What is a
Hitman.
Hitman.
What is a hetman? A
Is
Polish.
it Hitman?
No, hetman. A Polish or a Cossack military commander. So he was a military guy of Ukraine. Doing one hell of a time skip into 1918, we have Jack Barry, a U.S. game show host and producer who co-founded Barry and Enright Productions.
Oh,
Thirsty.
Also in 1922, Carl Reiner, U.S. actor, director, producer, and screenwriter.
Carl.
Oh, dude, like, it's so fitting that Muffin gets this next one here.
So in 1928, we got Fred Rogers, U.S. televisionist and host and producer, also known as Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Would you like to be my neighbor?
Yes, sir. I remember watching the bits and pieces of it. Of the
Imagine
Mr. Rogers.
Imagine Mr. Roger in the wrong neighbor. I'm sorry, but you're in the wrong neighborhood.
I think that happened. I think that's happened before on Family Guy when Stewie destroyed all the puppets. Remember that?
Yeah.
And then he came in riding on that trolley.
It's not for you to meet Dr. Death.
Yeah.
He had a whole war with him.
Yeah. 1936, Lee Scratch Perry was born on this date. He was a Jamaican singer, songwriter, music producer, and inventor.
Also in 1940, Campillo Mortuary, Italian race car driver and businessman who founded the Momo Company.
Momo. Oh.
Yeah, I'm thinking of Avatar all of a sudden.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Yeah. Crazy minds think alike.
Yeah, all right. Good old Avatar. Anyways, in 1943, you got Douglas Tompkins, U.S. business who co-founded the North Face and Spirit Holdings.
Yep. 1944, Camille Cosby, a U.S. author, producer, and philanthropist. And I'm wondering if she's related to Bill Cosby.
You mean Bill Cosby?
You mean Bill Cosby?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. She was his wife.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So
Oh.
this is Bill Cosby's wife. All right.
Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby.
Yeah. I was gonna make a joke at Muffin's expense, but for those of you who are not actually watching, oh, look how adorable you are. Oh.
Nah, Bill Cosby. Pretty much.
Anyway,
It's
moving
Bill
on up
Cosby.
to 1956, we have Naoto Takenaka, a Japanese actor, comedian, singer, and director.
Interesting.
Nice.
In 1957, we got Spike Lee, U.S. actor, director, producer, and screenwriter.
Ooh. Also in 1959, we have Sting, U.S. wrestler.
We missed one. 1957, Chris Wedge, a U.S. animator, producer, screenwriter, and voice actor. And I'm going to look up Sting's actual name. Sting. Sting the wrestler. Stephen Borden. Okay. Yeah, he looks like a juggalo. Who was born today in 1968?
1968, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit. We got Ultra Nate. Yeah, Nate, whatever.
Not A.
Yeah, the little freaking prostitute
Yeah.
shit.
Pokemon A. Not A.
Yeah, whatever. Nate, whatever. Anyways, a U.S. senior songwriter, record producer, DJ, and promoter.
That sounds like Spike Freddy right there. He did all that. Well, not all of that, but he's a promoter, a DJ, and all that stuff. So.
Yes, sir.
1970, we have Eduardo Ballerini, a U.S. actor, director, producer, and screenwriter.
We got a lot of those, huh?
Yeah, no, that seems to be like the most common combo. Like, anybody in that industry eventually just seems to do all of that. So.
Yes.
We got a next one right here, too.
Yeah.
1976, Chester Bennington, U.S. singer, songwriter, producer, and actor. He was in bands like Grey Days, Linkin Park, and Dead by Sunrise.
Linkin Park. They're the
Oh,
ones who
yeah,
did Shadow of the
Chester.
Day, right?
Yes.
Man.
Sorry, Muffin trying to say something?
Said R.I.P. to him.
No, he was born today.
Yeah, but he's already passed away, though.
Oh, okay, well, R.I.P.
Yeah.
Yeah, his death comes up in July 20th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of deaths, we're going to start in the year 687 with Cuthbert, a Northumbrian or English monk, bishop, and saint.
1549, Thomas Seymour, first Baron Seymour of Sudley, English general and politician who was the Lord Warden of the Cinque Ports.
Bless you.
Interesting. Anyways, in 1793, we got William Murray, first Earl of Mansfield, Scottish judge and politician who was an attorney general for England and also Wales.
Murray. Jumping on up to 1918, we have Lewis A. Grant, died on this date. He was a U.S. general and lawyer, and I wonder if this was General Grant.
No.
Is not?
That's Ulysses S. Grant you're thinking of.
Wow. I knew that. What the hell? Why didn't I remember that? Shame on me, dude. Like, I'm a bloody historian. Why should... Well, good thing I surround myself, with you guys, I am ashamed of myself. I've known that. Alright, well, next.
In 1925, we got George Curzon, first Marquis Curzon of Kittleson, English politician who was the 35th Governor General of India.
Yep.
What mouthful, isn't it?
Blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
1933, we have Giuseppe Zanguara, Italian U.S. assassin of Anton Kermak, and Mr. Zanguara here was executed. So,
Damn.
sounds like he got caught.
Also in 1917, we have David Rockefeller, inhuman globalist cocksucker.
Yep. Wealthy elitist.
Yeah, when he died, I fucking celebrated.
So did I. Same with several other names, big names. And last but not least, let's give Muffin this. Let's have him close out.
Sure. In 2020, which is 2 years ago, Kenny Rogers, which is a U.S. singer.
He should have knew when to hold him and knew when to fold him.
Oh, him. Okay. Know when
Yeah,
to
the gambler.
hold him. Know when to fold him. Know when to walk away. Know when to run. You better count your money. You sit at the table.
Oh,
Anyway,
he walked away.
yeah, he did. Anyway, that
The new
concludes the
pastor.
show. Once again, check the underbar for any links that you may be interested in, which also include
Silken TV on Twitch.
and everything Omni Coalition. For your dose of past events daily, we stream every day, striving for 3 p.m. Pacific time, but obviously sometimes we go later, sometimes we go earlier. If you're a live viewer, I feel sorry for you trying to keep up. For everybody else, it doesn't matter. Anyway, for all of you and all of us, I am Aoxander.
Look.
I'm Kaya Baboshi.
And you are you. Until you see us tomorrow, don't forget to look right and left at every intersection, rate 5 thumbs, and subscribe. Toodles!